Hey, Knowledge family, how everybody doing today? I definitely wanted to get to this story here. I've been trying to catch up on the stories, family, so much, but I really wanted to talk about this Catholic high school that they have. Family, I had to get this story out. But anyway, it's this Catholic high school called Xavier High School. It's a Catholic high school for boys, okay? And it's in Massachusetts. And this was for Black History Month in February. So in February, in Black History Month, this school decided that they wanted to celebrate Black History Month, okay, in February, okay? So I'm just getting to this story, but the story is still trending and out there, and people are still talking about it. But I definitely want to talk about this story. But anyway, family, they wanted to celebrate Black History Month by serving fried chicken. Okay, now they have a lunchroom person. They say it's a lady, allegedly it's a lady, but they said it's a lunchroom person that said, hey, let me cook up a menu for Black History Month. The school wanted to celebrate Black History Month, and the school was saying, well, how could we celebrate Black History Month? Now, remind you that this Catholic school with boys in high school in Massachusetts is predominantly black. I mean, predominantly white. I'm sorry. It's a all basically the majority of them are white male students. Okay, so the school wanted to see what they could do to celebrate Black History Month. So this lunchroom cook lady, she said that she wanted to do one of her lunch menus. That's a piece of her culture, okay? And a piece of her culture was the fried chicken. So they had the fried chicken, and the students wasn't having it, family. When I say those white students in the school, those white boys in the school wasn't having that. They didn't like the fact that the school served them for lunch fried chicken. They felt like it was a stereotype, okay? And they felt like it was a racial thing going on when you put fried chicken out to honor Black History Month. Now I got to give those boys a hand. And it made me feel good about the future of our kids, about them having to run this country in the future, because that showed me that we have black students and white students and all kind of other nationalities that's going to school now who will be our future, and they really are not playing this stereotype stuff against other people and against other races, and they're not playing this racial divide thing. They're not playing this racial card. They're not playing all that, and it made me feel a little good about the students that now who will be running this country in the future. Because when I tell y'all, family, that those students there, those student bodies, the white boys, they weren't playing that. They did not like the fact. They felt that it was disrespectful. They felt like it was a stereotype that during lunchtime, they get down there and the school telling them, oh, today we got a lunch honoring Black History Month. And they all get down there in the lunchroom and it's all fried chicken. Them boys said, we not about to eat this today. This right here is not right. How come chicken got to be involved with Black History Month? We don't like this. We don't like this at all. And family, when I say everybody was shocked and they didn't expect for those boys to speak out like that. For those young men, they didn't expect for them to speak out and raise hell like that. Them boys started talking about it, started putting it on the internet. They started talking to the newscast. I'm gonna let y'all see all that, family. It was a lot of them students in that school, they took offense to it. They really did. They took offense to it and they reported that situation. And they said that they felt like it was a racial stereotype thing going on and it was insensitive. That's what they said. And I said, what? Oh, no. People are talking about this situation. So I want y'all to listen to the story, family, and then we'll get right to it and talk about it. But I was tripping out. Those boys in that school said, why is y'all serving fried chicken up in here today? Because this is a stereotype. So you trying to say that we having chicken because that's what it's associated with black people. That's what y'all trying to tell us. Well, we not too amused and we're not too happy about this fried chicken that y'all trying to eat, trying to make us eat here today. So check this out, family, because I was tripping out. When I say I was tripping out, they wasn't having that. They didn't want no fried chicken, family. They say y'all come up with another damn meal today. But this fried chicken stuff, we ain't really feeling it. We ain't feeling it at all. So here it go, family. I'm going to let y'all listen to the news report of it.
Stereotype could be seen as a little racist. The first day of Black History Month, they couldn't have come up with a better thing than fried chicken for, African cuisine. It doesn't really make much sense. Other students saying the administration must first acknowledge that their ignorance perpetuated a racist stereotype and issue a formal apology. The school says it was an attempt to educate students about Black history and culture, and that the meal was chosen by an African-American food service employee. The announcement went on to say that some newly freed women gained economic independence by selling fried chicken.
Okay, so y'all heard that. So y'all heard one of the students say they felt like it was offensive. And they couldn't come up with anything else to serve. Now the school gave out an apology and said that they didn't mean to be offensive at all. They said that it wasn't meant to be offensive and that it was just the lunchroom lady cook or whatever who said that she wanted to cook a meal that was a piece of her culture. Okay, and the kids, the students, those guys felt like, nah, we ain't feeling it because people are always trying to associate chicken with black people. And they just wasn't feeling that, And I don't blame them. How come when every time somebody have something and try to honor black people and stuff, they got to break out some damn chicken all the time? They breaking out fried chicken like that's an honor to the black culture. No, that's not no honor to the black culture. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Now, these white students was not feeling this fried chicken menu at all, point blank, period. And they went on the internet and said something about it. They went to their parents and said something about it. They was talking to the news people, as y'all see, about it. They did not like that stereotype of serving fried chicken to them on no Black History Month, talking about you're honoring black people. They wasn't having it. And I thank you, students, for doing that, because you are right in my opinion. Why y'all got to break out some fried chicken to honor, Black History Month? And I understand this lunchroom lady is the one that did it, but lady, look here, you know good and well fried chicken really don't honor a lot of black people. What is a Black History menu anyway? Can y'all tell me that? Is there a white history menu? Is there any other culture history menu? No, everybody eat what they eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I can't understand. Because during Black History Month, somebody always want to break out some damn chicken all the time. Y'all need to stop that mess right there, because that's really insulting. It really is. And like them kids said, it's insensitive. It really is, Now, I'm just trying to figure out what in the hell is a Black History menu anyway. Please tell me, because I know a lot of people say that, black people, they try to associate black people with chicken and watermelon. Chicken and watermelon. But let me give y'all an educational moment right quick here, people, white people, and some black people. Let me give y'all a little history, educational moment here, because it's not like that all meat in the world or all meat in the United States, out of all the meat that we have on the market, black people just love fried chicken. They just love the taste of fried chicken. That's the best. That's the best meat on the market that they love to eat. They just love that. That's all the majority of black people love to eat. Let me tell y'all something. That's all the majority of meat that black people can afford. Okay? Point blank period. That's what they could afford to eat. That's been going on a long time. Black people in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s on up to now. Any person that doesn't is kind of poor people back in the day, that's what they ate because that was the cheapest thing on the market. And chicken is basically the cheapest thing on the market right today. And it's a lot of people who are poor and who don't have it or whatever, don't have that much money or whatever. That's what they buy is chicken. It's not because chicken is the best tasting meat on the market. Let me tell y'all that right now. So I don't know where y'all got that from. Yes, they associate chicken with black people because that's all black people could afford to eat at that time. Oh, you know, black people can cook some chicken. I love the way black people fry chicken. Yeah, I know y'all love the way black people fry chicken because guess what? Black people fry chicken by 700 times a year. It's only 365 days in a year, but they cook it 700 times in a year, sometimes 1,000 times in a year because they cook it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because they don't have the financial means to buy any other meat on the market. So that's why chicken is associated with black people most of the time because that's all they could afford to eat. The chicken, the peas, they buy some meal and buy some beans and they can feed their whole family. They can feed their whole family. They can feed a family of 9 with a pack of chicken. A pack of chicken is about $6, I guess, and then they buy a little dollar worth of beans, a big old pack of beans for $1. They buy some meal for about $1.50, and they can feed about 8 or 9 people in their family. That is why black people was cooking chicken all the time, and that's why they was eating chicken all the time. Don't get it twisted. It wasn't because chicken is the best tasting meat on the damn market. Oh, hell no. So y'all people need to quit that. Y'all need to quit that. Y'all breaking out chicken every time it's got something concerning black people. Hey, y'all come with a damn bucket or a tray of chicken. Y'all can take that chicken, throw that out the back door. Bring us some damn steaks. That's not, chicken is not associated with us like that we like it like that. I mean, come on now. You know, that's what all cultures ate if they was poor or less fortunate. It's chicken. You know, and black people use chicken, like I said, for a lot of different things. Black people could only afford chicken. Poor people, not only black people, white people, and other cultures too. If you was poor, a lot of people cooked chicken. And they made chicken salad and chicken and dumplings and chicken soup and grilled chicken and all that stuff. Because that is the cheapest meat on the market. You know? And you know, black people couldn't afford beef and pork and all that stuff right there. So they was less fortunate. They was less fortunate than a lot of people in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and all that stuff right there. Even up to now, it's a lot of families. I don't give a damn what culture they are. It's a lot of families right now. They eating chicken about 4 times a week because that's all they can afford. So y'all need to stop breaking out that chicken for black people. I'm so tired of people doing that. You know, black people can afford meals like that. And sometimes, like I said, they can only afford like peas and cornbread and chicken. Because that's the way it was, you know. Now, back in the day, black women sold chicken, you know, because chicken was the only livestock that black people who were enslaved was allowed to keep. So think about that. Let that sink in. Chicken was the only livestock that enslaved people was allowed to keep. Okay? And with that, they ate off of it. And they also, back in the day, it's some black women who sold chicken. What they would do is they would sell them to train riders. They would stand at the train station, and then they would have buckets of chicken because that's what they cooked. And then when the train come at the train station, they would sell it to the train riders and stuff like that, making a living, trying to make a living off of the livestock chicken that they have. They make a living off of it, and they was eating it. Them and their families were eating off of it because that's basically all they had was chicken. So it's not like oh, black people just love chicken out of all the other meats on the market. That was the only choice they basically had to eat, and the only choice they could afford, basically. So that's the educational moment I wanted to put in there. You know what I'm saying? So black people didn't only eat chicken all the time, they also sold the chicken, you know, to feed their family. And the chicken and watermelon is what they made money off of, because those things was cheap. The watermelon they can grow and things like that, and that's what they fed they family, chicken and watermelon, because it was only the cheapest thing that they could afford on the market. And back in the day, it was the only livestock that enslaved people was allowed to keep. You know, so if we're gonna talk about black people eating chicken, let's talk about why black people was eating chicken all the damn time. But hey, it's 2022. It's time to stop that stereotype that black people love chicken. Black people had no choice, because they was poor. A lot of them was poor, and they was less fortunate than the rest of the cultures that was running around in the United States and probably everywhere else. They was the least ones that could afford any damn thing, because they was enslaved. So chicken was the thing. It wasn't because they liked it. It's because they had to eat it. You know? So, yeah, I'm with these boys here, and then this lady's here talking about, I want this lunch lady or lunch man or whatever it is. They talking about, I want to, for this school, we're going to celebrate Black History Month, and I'm going to give them a piece of my culture. I'll give them a piece of something else. I don't be serving nobody no damn chicken to honor black folks. And them white kids right there say, oh, no, we don't even want to eat this. We don't even want it. Hell, now y'all can't find nothing else. I'm going to tell you right now, most likely that school picked the chicken because that's all they could afford. The school probably was on a damn budget, and then the only thing they can afford is chicken. And then they going to say, oh, we're going to celebrate Black History Month with this chicken. No, you celebrating your low-ass budget. That's what you doing, because you know you can't afford to bring no steaks and shakes and shit up in there. So you going to serve them chicken and then try to put it on the black people. Your budget was low. That's the reason why black people was eating it, because they was on a low ass budget. Don't come trying to fool me talking about you serving it to them damn little white kids, them white boys and stuff in that school talking about this is celebrating Black History Month. They knew better than that. They knew just like I did. Y'all ain't finna put this chicken on these black people. Y'all is not finna celebrate and stereotype black people with this chicken. Y'all are not. That is so insensitive. If you want to serve chicken. But please don't make that no Black History meal. Please don't. Y'all need to cut that, chop that right now. That don't make no sense. And then everything I said in this video is exactly why chicken and watermelon is so connected to black people and their struggles. That's all it is. Breaking out fried chicken and watermelon to honor and celebrate black people. And that's an insult. That's an insult. It just reminds black people of the struggles they've been through. I'm telling you, white people and anybody else, when y'all breaking out fried chicken to honor them, you got a best friend or something and they got a birthday party and your best friend is black and you want to throw something for your best friend, you tell your best friend, oh, we finna throw you a party, or you even throw them a surprise party, and they come over there and all y'all got is a goddamn table full of damn chicken. Oh, hell to the no. Y'all just insulted them is what y'all did. That is not no honor, no celebration, that all you got is chicken on your table. And celebrating black people, that's an insult. That's an insult. It just reminds black people, when you throw out chicken like that to celebrate and honor black people, that don't do nothing but remind black people of their hardship. It don't do nothing but remind black people of their disadvantaged times that they had. It don't do nothing but remind black people how unfortunate times was and how unfortunate the positions was and how unfortunate they were. That's all serving black people chicken do. So don't think that it's no honor. It just reminds black people that they was deprived for so long. That's all it do. And it does a lot more. But throwing out fried chicken to honor black people, please don't. Y'all stuff that, chop that, and don't even try to do that no more. Now, if you want to fry some chicken, that's fine. But put some other damn choices down there on that damn table. But you want to have fried chicken to honor black people or honor a black person you know or celebrate a black person you know, yeah, you can have some little chicken down there, but also have some goddamn ribeyes. Also have some filet mignons. Also have some lobsters, some shrimps, seafood, fish, and all that stuff. Just don't have just chicken out there like that's all we eat. Y'all can cut that out right now. I'm telling y'all what it means and why is it. It was an unfortunate time for black people because that's all they had. While other cultures and stuff was eating on steaks and beef and roast beefs and all that stuff, black people couldn't do that. They only was allowed to have a livestock, which was chicken. They was only allowed to keep chicken as a livestock. So what else you think they gonna eat? Chicken. What else you think they gonna try to sell to make ends meet? Chicken. So it is an insult. It is an insult. And I'm so glad these boys here said it. And I'm so glad they put it out there and let them know. Yeah, I heard one boy right there. He said, I'm trying to figure out why was somebody in that school so ignorant enough to think that was a cool menu to serve for Black History Month. And y'all heard him right there. Now, he said that. He said that, just don't use it for honoring and celebrating no black person or black people. Please don't. And then gonna call it a Black History menu. What the hell? Black History menu? Black History? Then you got a friend and you want to celebrate them and your first thing come on your mind is we gonna go get a whole bunch of chicken. What the hell? Cause I'm trying to tell you right now, you try that with me, I'm sure gonna cut up. If some of my white friends or whatever type of culture they are, they want to throw me a party, they want to throw a surprise party or whatever, and I walk in that door and they ain't got nothing but a bunch of damn chicken sitting down there and fried chicken and a little baked chicken, but most of it is fried chicken and wings and all that, I'm cussing everybody out there standing there. Where is the filet mignon? Cause see, I eat ribeyes. I eat filet mignon. I eat New York strips. I eat all that. Where is all that at? Now, you can have the chicken, but y'all need to have me. I could get a choice of what I want. And most likely, I'm leaving that chicken alone. I can have chicken any damn time. I don't need y'all to throw me no big ass party for my birthday. My birthday is once a year. You gonna throw me a big ass party and all you gonna serve is chicken? I can go down the street and buy some damn chicken. Put some damn ribeyes down there. Now y'all think about it. If you have a person, black or white, if you have a person and somebody throwing something for them and you got chicken there, you got ribeyes there, you got New York strips there, you got filet mignons there, you got all that stuff there, most likely that person gonna go to the steak. They're not gonna go to the chicken. You know why? Because they can get chicken any damn time. Chicken is basically the cheapest thing on the damn market. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop that. I'm talking about thinking that black people love chicken so much. This gonna make them feel good. Nah, that's not gonna make them feel good. I tell y'all right now. I can tell you to stop honoring your black friend with some damn fried chicken when it comes to an event. Because that ain't cool right there. We ain't liking that at all. Now, some of them probably won't say nothing. I will. I say, why y'all got all the damn fried chicken around here? Why? Because I'm black? Y'all couldn't find nothing else, and if you couldn't afford nothing else, every time you go to somebody's party, you can tell when people on a budget, because when you go to a barbecue or you go to a party or something, they ain't got nothing but chicken and hot dogs down there. Chicken and hot dogs, no hamburger. They might have 1 or 2 hamburgers, but they're going to say, y'all can't have that. That's for Uncle Jesse. They got 4 hamburgers, and it's already named by somebody, but you ain't going to goddamn eat it. I'm going to tell you, that's how it is. That's how it is. And for the people, when I say God damn, people say, oh, you saying God damn. No, I don't know where y'all got that from right there. It's spelled G-O-T, damn. God damn. So people need to get that right. Okay? Now, some people say it fast. Now, some people might be using that other word, but I always say God damn. It's G-O-T. It's not G-O-D. So get that right. It's some damn people so slow up in the damn head. Because I had somebody write that down there in one of my comments that you use that word. I'm like, no, I don't. I say got. Damn. Okay? So I just want to do that for the slow people in the back because they couldn't understand what I was saying. But anyway, y'all, y'all ain't fooling NJ. I'm finna tell you right now, because there's a whole lot of people beside black people that eat on chicken, that love chicken. Cause I can tell you right now, every time it seems like I go out my door and I pass a Chick-fil-A, that doggone line is wrapped around the corner every day on the hour. Until they close, it's wrapped around the building. I can tell you right now, it ain't a lot of black folks in that line. So who else like chicken? I can tell you, you could go down to Kentucky Fried Chicken and somebody white or another culture knock your ass down trying to get in the door before you so they can order first and you be behind them because they want their chicken. So come on now, let's stop acting like it's just black people that like chicken. Black people like the chicken for a certain reason because that's all they had to eat. And they cook chicken real good because that's all they had to cook. So, but let's not get it twisted because you can walk out these doors right now and I know some white people in other cultures that'll knock your ass down in these chicken restaurants and these chicken joints trying to get in there. They will knock you clean. They will knock you over, your car over and everything else trying to get in that door to eat that damn chicken. So let's not act like it's just black people that like chicken. Oh, y'all can't fool NJ. I already know y'all will knock a person clean down at the chicken buffet line trying to get to that damn chicken. So don't try to play that. Stop talking greasy about black people and fried chicken and watermelon. That's what I want. Other cultures, white people, other cultures, everything. Stop talking greasy about black people and fried chicken and watermelon and stop serving that shit to us because we don't damn want it when it comes time to a big event or something. Like I said, you can have some of that chicken there, but please have some other options and meats there. And we look at it like this. If you ain't got no other options there, then your ass on that same low po ass budget I'm talking about the other black people was on. So let's stop trying to play like y'all are uppity and black people eating on chicken. Cause I can tell you right now, I seen filet that go all the way around, wrapped around the building. And I'm like, God damn, what is they serving at Chick-fil-A? Always full. And I can tell you right now, it don't be no black people in that line. If it be two of them, and that's about it. The rest of the damn cars be white people. So let's stop trying to act like black people are the only ones that eat chicken, and black people are the only ones associated with chicken and all that. That's so embarrassing. That's so insulting. That's so insensitive. That's so much of a racial stereotype. It's 2022. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm telling you, because I see everybody eating on that. You know, low-key talking shit about black people with chicken and watermelon, and other cultures is busting it open too and eating it too. You know, and the black lunch lady and the black lunch men, y'all stop suggesting fried chicken for Black History Month. Hell no. Hell to the, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's some white people walking around with chicken feathers on their ass just like it is black people. They eat it so much that they got chicken feathers growing out their ass. And it's white black people that's doing the same thing too. So just stop it. Just stop it. Because you know, there's some white folks that's frying the hell out some chicken as I speak right now. And they eating it. They eating it. You know? So let's not just play like it's all a black thing, because it's not. It's really not. You know, so it's kind of done got on everybody's nerves. And you know it's bad when it gets on the high school students' nerves here in 2022. They not hearing it. They don't want it. They don't want nobody suggesting it to them. And they don't like the stereotype. They don't like the insult. And I'm so glad, because it showed me that our future may be a hell of a lot better, because they not playing all this racial stuff. They want it down the middle. They want stuff even, and that's the way it should be. And it was so many people shocked that these boys here in this white Catholic high school said, we ain't eating it. And they started putting them on blast about it. Putting them on blast, and that's what they should have did. You know what I'm saying? And the way gas prices is today, everybody gonna start eating some goddamn chicken every day, all day, on the hour. Now, let me tell y'all, my grandmother, and then I'm gonna close this thing out, but I remember when I was young, I was probably about 10 or 11, and y'all know that I lived in New York City. I was born and raised in New York City, but my mother would send me to her grandmother in the summertime when school is out. I guess my mother and my father, whatever, they can have a break, okay? And so they would send me to Alabama. I will go to Alabama, and when I go to Alabama for the summer, my grandmother went out there one day and she told, y'all want to have some chicken today? I was like, oh yeah, I like chicken or whatever, right? She goes out back because they had a little farm thing back there too. They had pigs, they had chickens and all that stuff. I thought they was just pets, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that they for to eat. And so anyway, she said, y'all want some chicken? We said, yeah. So she had the other grandkids along with me being there as her grandkid. And I said, yeah. We all said, yeah. Okay, she go out back, and I was always the one. They was all sitting around still watching TV, but I was always the one because I don't see my grandmother much like they do because they lived in Alabama. I did not. I lived in New York City. So the only time I can get to see my grandmother is during the summertime when school is out. My grandmother and my grandfather, okay? So I kind of, everywhere she went, I'm trailing behind her. Everywhere my granddaddy went, I'm trailing behind him, okay? So she went out back, and I went out back too. But then she told me to stay on the inside. But I stayed on the inside, but I'm looking out the screen door. She done went out there and got a chicken, and y'all, if you are eating or something like that, you know, you might want to click off for about 5 minutes or whatever. But anyway, she went out there and grabbed the chicken, and next thing I know, the chicken was just limp and gone. I said, oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell to the no. But anyway, family, then she come back in, and then she could clean in the chicken and all that. But make a long story short, she fried the chicken and did all that. Said, everybody come eat. I'm sitting at the table and I'm just looking at the chicken because I done seen what you did. I seen you get the chicken and then make the chicken was flopping and running and skipping and hopping all over the damn back there. And then you done got him and now he just is limp and you done bought him in. You know, And she did like 2 of them like that. And then she goes, y'all come on, let's eat. I was just sitting there, family, I ain't eating this, because I have never seen, yes, my mother fried chicken in New York City, but I ain't never seen her catch them and then do something to them and then strip them and clean them and all that stuff and then talking about eat it. We didn't do that in New York City, okay? They already came packaged up for us. So when I seen that, I said, And then she's like, eat. Everybody throwing down, family. And I'm still sitting there and I'm looking at everybody eat this chicken with my mouth open. My granddaddy eating, my grandmother eating, and my grandma talking about, eat, girl. I said, I ain't eating this. I'm sorry. I said, I ain't eating this. She said, what's wrong with it? I said, I seen what you did to that poor chicken. I don't want to eat this chicken. Girl, you better eat that food. Eat that food. I'm not finna eat that food. My granddaddy was saying, well, you know, she from New York City. She probably, you know, she don't know nothing about that and she not going to eat. My grandma said, well, she just going to starve. I'm like, well, I'm just going to starve then because ENJ, I do got some little snacks and stuff in my suitcase that I bought from New York. So it really ain't going to bother me. Everybody probably just asked me for some because remind y'all I had my other little cousins and stuff there. And so I know they probably asked for my snacks, but that's what I had. If I'm not eating this, I'm just too sorry. So then my grandma was talking about, she going to eat it. Now everybody done ate and left the table. My grandma still got me sitting there to try to eat this poor ass chicken that I just seen that was hopping and running and all that. I'm not eating it. I don't care how mad you get. You can get you a little switch. You can do whatever you want. But little NJ at the time, is not eating this piece of chicken. I don't care what you say, granddaddy say, nobody say. I'm not eating this chicken. I'm not eating this chicken, but yeah, make a long story short, she called my mother way down there in New York. She called my mother in New York City talking about she won't eat this chicken. And she talking about that I went out there, and my mother told her. She said, she not going to eat it, mama. She not going to eat it. But she do have money in her suitcase that I sent with her. So can somebody just take her to the nearest McDonald's or something like that? Oh, now my grandmama mad at my mama because my mama didn't make me eat it. Now she talking about y'all some bougie asses. Y'all some bougie ass. Y'all ass that moved up there in New York. Y'all some bougie ass. And she talking about my mama because my mama was born and raised in Alabama, but then her and my daddy met in New York. And then they got married and everything. So now all of a sudden, my dad is in the military. Y'all know I have his flag and stuff here. All of a sudden, we bougie because I don't want to eat no chicken that I seen getting swung in the air and then cooked. Y'all can keep that. And Jay don't want no chicken. I said I wanted it because she said, you said you wanted it. Yeah, I did before I seen that. That's not how our chicken come up there in New York City. So I'm sorry what you say, Big Mama, but I'm not eating that. I'm not. So then my granddaddy said, well, I'll take her to McDonald's and then she get her something. Thank you. And my granddaddy did. He took me to McDonald's or whatever. But the moral of the story is, y'all, that black people did have their own livestock of chicken. Okay? And that's what they ate. That's what they ate. Okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, I couldn't eat that, family. I'm sorry. Y'all shitting me. I couldn't eat that. I don't care what Big Mama said. I was not eating on that chicken, okay? And then she started calling me bougie, calling my mama bougie and all that. When I came back with my hamburgers, now see my other little cousins didn't have no hamburger. So now she's trying to make it look like I'm bougie or whatever. I don't care what y'all say about little NJ. Little NJ is not finna eat that chicken that I just saw skipping, hopping, and twisting and everything. And then all of a sudden you went out there and swung him around in a circle and he just limped and gone. Y'all eat that on y'all own, honey, because NJ can't do it. But anyway, that's the moral of the story. So anyway, people, y'all stop associating chicken with black folks because it's insulting. It's so insulting. It's a racial stereotype thing going on when it comes to that chicken, because that is not that we like it because it's the best thing on the damn market. Hell to the no. That's all we could afford. That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. And y'all stop trying to feed us some goddamn chicken all the time. Hell, break out them damn ribeyes and steaks and shit you want to goddamn honor somebody.